Good morning, all friends. In last session, we have studied about some basic also. Okay, that the cell is basic structural unit. Okay, we have seen. So in this session, we are going to study about 8.3. Okay, this is the variety in cell number, shape, and size. Okay, that what is the variety in the cell number? Okay, or else organism by organism we can say. Okay, and on shape and size also. Okay, but let's see. So first of all, you are given something more basic, okay, which we already discussed. That is, how do scientists observe and study the living cells? They use microscopes which magnify objects. Okay, we can say enlarge the objects. Okay, because this cell is we can say very teeny. Okay, very small object. Okay, so we just have to enlarge it to study. Okay, so scientists were using microscopes to study this. Okay, strain are used to color parts of the cell simply to study the detailed structure. Okay, there are millions of living organisms. They are of different shapes and sizes. Okay, you can simply observe this. Okay, that from the insect to the human being to the elephant. Okay, there are many living organisms. Okay, which is different in size. Okay, which is, even in human also there is a big different in sizes. Okay, size, shape. Okay, etc. So their organs also vary in shape, size, and number of cells. Okay. So how these things occurs? Okay, and what is the we can say classification or the variety in the cell number? Okay. So let's see number of cells you are given first of all. That can you guess the number of cells in a tall tree or in a huge animal like the elephant? Hmm? Pause the video and try to think. Okay, think over it. Okay, that what will be the number of cell. So the number runs into the billions and trillions simply. Okay. See here you are given the difference between billion and trillions. Okay, 1 million. Okay, 1 million equals to 10 lakh, I think. Okay, 1 million equals to 10 lakhs, we can say, and 1 billion is a thousand million. Okay, into 10 raised to 3 you can calculate, and a trillion is equal to 1,000 billion. Okay, so that's the uh, different, we can say. Okay, so the number runs into the billions and trillions in human body or a different living organism. Okay, so what about human body? Human body has trillions of cells which vary in shapes and sizes. Okay, simply you can't conclude or you can't state that each and every shape, each and every cell has a same shape. Okay, same shape or same size. Okay, so there is a big difference in cells of the human body only. Okay, so human body has different trillions of cells which vary in shapes and sizes. Different groups of cells perform a variety of functions simply. Okay, different groups of cells perform a variety of function. So here you are given the two definitions. Okay, it's simply that either the living organism has only one cell or more than one cell. Okay, simply there may be the only one cell. Okay, or more than one cell. Okay, so let's see the definition. Okay, or we can say what the name scientist or scientists have given. Okay, to this to these living organisms. Okay, so let's see. So first one you are given that organisms made of more than one cell. Okay, more than one cell are simply called multicellular. Okay, see here you are given the name for the name by which the word is made. Okay, so one is multi and second one is cellular simply. Okay, so multi means many. So therefore organisms made of more than one cell are called multicellular organisms. That's it. And what about the single one? Here you are given the single one. Okay, that the single celled organisms are called unicellular organism. Okay, simply we can say organism which are made of the only one cell, okay, made of only one cell, is simply called unicellular organism. Okay, so let's see the number of cells being less in smaller organisms, hmm? And which is not affecting the functioning of the organisms. Okay, the we can simply say that the living organism having one cell will also work all the functioning of the organisms. Okay, and same for the multicellular also. Okay, so you will be surprised to know that any organism with billions of cell begins life as a single cell only. Okay, which is the fertilized egg. Okay, simply somehow uh, we can say this hen. Okay, we already discussed maybe in last session, or maybe you have studied in last previous classes, I can say. Okay, in seven. So this hen, okay, egg of this hen is only unicellular. Okay, only one cell only. Okay, so which is fertilized egg. Okay, so the fertilized egg cell multiplies and the number of cells increase as development proceeds. Okay, we can say as this development proceeding. Okay, this fertilized egg cell multiplies. Okay, and that's how these billions of cells are being produced. So here you are given the two figures of amoeba and paramecium. Okay, these are the simply unicellular, we can say. Okay, it has only this living organisms has only one cell. Okay, this is first one. You are given this 8.3a is amoeba, and second one 8.3b is paramecium. So single-celled organisms performed all the necessary functions that multicellular organism perform. Okay, see, we already discussed this, that this single-cell organisms also perform all the functions. Okay, all the functions which carried out in multicellular organisms also. Okay, so the single-cell organisms like amoeba captures and digests food, respires, excretes, grows, and reproduces also. Similar function in multicellular organisms are carried out by the group of specialized cells forming different tissues, and tissues in turn from organs. Okay, simply we can say this all functions is carried out in unicellular organisms also. Okay, we cannot say that there is only one cell and they can't carry out all the functions. Okay, so next one, shape of cell. Okay, I hope you are clear with this number of cells. Okay, that in only two different types, we can say. Okay, either there must be one cell in the living organism or more than one, simply. Okay, so organisms which made of only one cell, it is called as a unicellular. Okay, uni means one. Okay, so that unicellular organism. And organisms made of more than one cell, it is multicellular organism. That's it. Okay, next one, you are given shape of cells. So refer to figure 8.3a. Okay, so you are given the figure 8.3. Okay, amoeba and paramecium. Okay, a is amoeba and b is paramecium, I think. Okay, so how do you define the shape of amoeba in the figure? Hmm? Observe in your textbook that is there any definite shape of amoeba? Can you decide that it is circle or it is circular or spherical or cylindrical? You cannot say. Okay, so you may say that the shape appears irregular simply. Okay, you can't define. So in fact, amoeba has no definite shape. Unlike other organisms, it keeps on changing its shape simply. Okay. Observe the projection of a varying lens protruding out of its body. Okay. Simply we can say this protruding means we can say poke, or we can say step out. Okay. Like it's not a definite shape. Okay. So protruding out of its body, these are called pseudopodia. Okay, simply pseudopodia. Okay, so pseudo means false. Okay, and podia means fit. So this or protruding. Okay, protruding means step out. Okay, or some portion is coming out from its regularity. Okay, So as you learn in the last class, okay, previous class, class 7. So this projection appear and disappear as amoeba moves or feeds. Okay, as amoeba start moving or feeding. Okay, moves or feeds. This extra. Okay, we can say extra uh, projection. Okay, we are seeing in this amoeba is being reduced, or it can sometimes it adds also. Okay, so this is basic about the shape of cell. Now let's discuss about this white blood cell. Okay, white blood cell in human blood is another example of a single cell. Okay, we can say it is a single cell only. Okay, which can change its shape. But while WBC is a cell, okay, as per the name only, okay, WBC means white blood cell and it is the cell only, okay. Amoeba is a full-fledged organism capable of independent existence, okay. Amoeba is full-fledged organism, we can say, okay, and it is simply capable of independent existence, okay. So what shape would you expect in organisms with million of cells? Here you are given different three figure, okay, in the 8.4. Okay, observe here. First one is spherical red blood cell, okay, from this human only, okay, from we human only. A spindle shaped muscle cell, okay, in this figure B, okay, and large one you are given in is long branched nerve cell, okay. This is figure C. Let's study about it. So, what shape would you expect in the organisms with millions of cells, like human only? Okay. So, figure shows different cells such as blood, muscle, and nerve system. Okay, or nerve we can say simply of human beings. The different shapes are related to their specific function simply. Okay. So generally cells are round. Okay. Whenever you are having some shape, okay, then it must be round or spherical, okay, or elongated only, okay, as we can see this in this figure 8.4a. Some cells are long and pointed at both ends, okay. So you are given in this figure 8.4b. I hope all of you have textbook right now. Okay, so some cells are long and pointed at both ends. See, you are given in this figure B. Okay, they exhibit a spindle shape. Okay, simply spindle shape we can say. Okay, long shape. Okay, cells sometimes are quite long. Okay, see, you are given that quite long. Some are branched like nerve cell. Okay, or a neuron. Okay, simply. See here in this figure 8.4 8.4 C, okay, that is a long branch nerve cell you are given. The nerve cell receives and transfers messages, okay, like if you are if somebody touches you, okay, if somebody will touch you, then how you can understand that somebody have touched you, okay, it is the work of this nerve system, okay, nerve cell simply, okay. If something what you feel, then it is the cause of nerve cell, okay. So the nerve cell receives and transfer messages, thereby helping to control and coordinate the working of different parts of the body, okay, simply. Can you guess which part of the cell gives its shape? Hmm? Components of the cell are enclosed in a membrane, okay, in membrane only. This membrane provides shape to the cells of plants and animals, okay. Is that clear? Cell, what is an cell wall, okay. Plants or animals, okay, cell wall is an additional covering over the cell membrane in plant cells, okay. It gives shape and rigidity to these cells, okay. Rigidity, it means we can say it covers, okay, it covers to these cells. Bacterial cell also has a cell wall, okay, simply. So this figure 8.7 somewhere you are given. Okay, this is the figure of plant cell after 2 to 3 pages. Okay, plant cell and animal cell also. Okay, and here you can see this cell membrane. See, observe here, it is like a cover only. Okay, cover to the cell only, which is increase rigidity. Okay, so in this figure 8.7 you are given given a figure for cell, okay, of plant and animal both. Okay, so that's it for today. In next lecture, we will study about this size of cells. Okay, size of cells. Okay, and we will revise this number of cells and shape of cells also. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you very much, and have a nice day to all of you.